Hi Aries, is that crooked? No. Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. This is Nayanda. Look how I feel, which is like death herself, which is probably kind of cute, but also mortifying. That intro was unnecessary. Anyways, we're going to be doing a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Do make sure that you're checking your other placements for a fuller message. If this message does not resonate, baby girl, don't force it to fit, okay? If it don't apply, let it fly. If you would like to check out my most recent pick a card reading, that's available as well, or make a donation to the channel, or even book a personal reading with me, that information is in the bio below. I'm sorry, I am not feeling well today, Aries, so I'm a little discombobulated. But we're gonna get right into it because I'm a Capricorn and I can't relax for shit. So I just woke up from a nap. Yeah, so anyways, we're gonna get right into your reading. This is gonna be a prediction for the month of August, excuse me. So I'm hearing something about relationship advice, so maybe you do wanna check out my pick a card reading. This might go into that. I'm actually gonna pull for both love and career and finance in this reading today. So we're gonna get right into that. So what messages do we have? Okay, we'll start with career because I'm just hearing career. So let's see what we have for you for, sorry, I'm getting stuff already. Okay, what message we have for you for career, and then we're gonna move into love afterwards. So what can Aries expect in August for career? I'm hearing something about March is significant. So you could be a March Aries, you could have Pisces placements, you could be dealing with a Pisces. Something could have happened in March. Maybe for some of you guys, you started a project in March. Excuse me, this could be something financial that you started in March. March is significant for some reason. So we have a level up in terms of career for you in the month of, I keep wanting to say March and now I'm hearing May. So something about March and May is significant for you. I'm also hearing something about the mayor. Something about the mayor. So I'm not sure if you're working in politics or if some of you guys are running for mayor. What can Aries expect for career in the month of August? Okay. So we do have cosmic power and marriage coming through here as well. So I'm not sure if you are starting a business with a partner or you're considering starting a business with a partner. We'll get more into that in a second. Now we do have courthouse coming out here also, so, I'm hearing something about a defining factor. So something that's going on in your career, quite possibly, could define how your relationship goes. Does that make sense? This might actually like conjoin love and finance or love and career together because it's both of them. I'm hearing conflating the two. But anyways, so it does look like in the month of August, Aries, you are trying to level up in your career. I do see that here very clearly. I'm not sure if you're trying to unite two things together at once. If it's not talking about actual marriage, maybe you're trying to tap more into your spiritual side and use that to bring, I'm hearing something about Method Man. Something about Method Man. So some of you guys could be listening to Method Man a lot lately. Some of you guys could be rappers or be into rap. But yeah, so anyways, you're trying to unite something or unite two things that seem to be different together. So it could be like one aspect of your business and another aspect of your business, you're trying to make them coincide better with one another. For others of you guys, you're trying to, maybe you're tapping more into spiritual means to be able to have success in your business. For others of you guys, you could be, like I said, working in tandem with a spouse or with a partner or somebody that you view as like a consort or a counterpart, and they're helping you with your career. I do see here that maybe at some point in time, you were dealing with depression due to a loss of some sort. This could have been maybe a contract or something that didn't go your way, or a financial loss. Maybe your business took a hit temporarily. Oh, maybe that could have happened between March and May. I do hear that coming through as well. Yeah, something fell apart is kind of what I'm hearing here. I want to get clarity on this bad health card. It could have even been like a bad habit. Clarity on the bad health card. Yes, okay, some of you guys could have been working really, really hard, like really tedious work that like was exhausting you, or maybe you just find yourself working a whole lot lately. Maybe you're trying to find a solution in your job and you finally come to that solution in the month of August, and you're trying to focus on cutting things out that aren't good for you, or maybe cutting things and people out in your career that are maybe holding you down or like dragging you backwards. Clarity on the courthouse. Yeah, definitely taking some sort of loss. So you did take some sort of loss, and maybe that led to you having to work 3 to 4 times as hard, like to recuperate from said loss. And I do see you leveling up in the month of August. And like I said, something about you tapping more into your spiritual side. Maybe you're involving your spouse or involving your partner. Maybe you're asking them for advice. Because for some reason, when I'm looking at this cosmic power card, this is typically the uniting of 2 energies together, 2 people that are working together. This is also a twin flame card, but I'm getting drawn to how the man, he's looking outward, but the woman is looking straight forward. So for some of you guys who are in a romantic relationship, you do feel very safe with this person and you trust their guidance. And it's almost kind of like whoever this person is, you might look to them to help you find the way or something like that. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe you're connected to somebody that's very intuitive and you're going to them for advice, or you're tapping more into your own spiritual side to help your career this month. So what do we have for Aries placements for the month of August? Yeah, March is very significant. It could also be marching to the beat of your own drum. We have Scorpio energy coming through. Yeah, I'm hearing divine power, divine guidance. So some of you guys, if you're an Aries rising, 7th house Libra, 6th house. Yes, this could literally have to do, and Mercury's going retrograde in your 6th house, so this could have to do with your health as well. We did say bad health. Cleaning up any bad habits, cleaning up any addictions, but also the 6th house also has to do with coworkers. So it's like maybe you're realizing that a lot of coworkers or a lot of your employees even weren't necessarily the best for you. I'm getting something about with this machete that you're cutting a lot of things out. It could be a drinking habit, but we do have here, there's some sort of transformation or an ending happening. You're looking for a way to lead you to wealth and success for yourself and for your family. I do see a grandmother spirit coming through here very strongly, a grandmother spirit that might be guiding you. So if it's not like a partner and you're tapping more into a spiritual side, it could be that there's an ancestor right now that's trying to lead you to success, especially financially. If you look at this card, there's a family here, and you see this, I'm taking this as a grandmother spirit that is guiding the way, but you see this distance between them. For some reason, it's making me feel like this person's on the other side. You have a lot of ancestors around you, Aries, that are genuinely trying to support you. I do get the sense that you're trying to make sure, I was hearing make or break earlier, you're trying to make sure that you're making the right decision. Like you're trying really, really hard because maybe you're prone, clarity on the 7 of Cups. Maybe you're prone to falling into some sort of illusions or elusive, I don't know. I'm hearing something about a family estate as well. There's something really big going on in your relationship also. Maybe for some of you guys, work is getting in the way of a relationship. That's coming through here where it's like, maybe you're somebody that like really wants to be stable before you pursue a relationship with somebody. We have Aquarius energy coming through here as well. And it's like you're really hopeful, but okay, we're gonna get to love in a second. I'm gonna try not to mix the two up. But it does look like you're looking for some sort of wish fulfillment. You're trying to find the options, and there's a lot of chaos that's going on around you right now. Maybe there's a lot of workplace drama that's getting in the way of your personal life. Clarity on this 5 of Wands. There's something about an argument or drama. Clarity on the 5 of Wands. It could also be that you decide to work with somebody else. Like maybe you were planning, maybe there were certain people that you were working with. You could be dealing with the Gemini that were expecting for you to work with them, and then you decide to work with somebody completely different, and that's starting an argument. I do see that here also. Yeah, there's a big argument surrounding you moving on, or you moving forward, or you expanding in your career very specifically. And it's almost kind of given that I'm getting the vibe of like a little bit of jealousy here, quite possibly. Clarity on the Death card. It's like maybe you're putting the end to some sort of illusions or some sort of bad habits or some sort of maybe bad apples, and it's like it's causing issues because maybe these people were kind of leeches towards you. And it's like now that you're cutting all of them out, they're getting really upset, but you're doing it for your well-being, Aries, and that's good. You need to be doing that because honestly, energy vampires, they're not the look, right? They're not the look. And I do see you being very logical and very wise about this because you're making these endings and you're making these cuts. For some of you, I'm hearing budget cuts. You're doing that on purpose because you're looking at your investments and you're handling things from a very logical and a very strategic perspective. And for that reason, you can't be bothered with people that are, I'm hearing lazy or defensive, or for some of you guys, like they're just messy in general. Like they're not career focused. So it's kind of like, especially if you're a manager of some sort, you can't afford to be having employees that are slapping around and creating more issues in your business for you. You know what I'm saying? And you're handling it accordingly. You could very specifically like fire someone and then hire somebody else, and whoever it is that you're firing, they're pissed, Aries. They're really upset about it because it's almost like intuitively they know that they were causing issues, but they don't want to be held accountable for that. And that's not your fucking problem, is it? But yeah, you're looking at your investments, you're looking at your legacy because you're seeing how entertaining all of these people or helping all these people maybe is really holding you back. Like, it's like, okay, but you guys are grown ass people. Like, I can't spend my entire life trying to puppeteer everybody. Like, you guys need to be able to carry your own weight. And it's like, maybe you're somebody that really, like, I'm hearing guidance, like somebody that you really want to be looked up to as like a teacher or somebody that's very helpful. But ultimately, after a certain point, that help does become enabling to where people, like, they become complacent and they're not taking initiative. And I've always noticed that with people that are complacent and don't take initiative, they will displace the issue on everybody the fuck else. Like, it's like, oh, well, or everybody or everything else, and not take accountability for their own actions. And it's like, if somebody genuinely appreciates what you're doing for them, Aries, they're not gonna slack around and just like leech off of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, that's really what it's kind of giving here. And now you're making decisions for your best interest at this point in time. And these people or these energies are not happy about it. Maybe these people used to lie to you a lot or try to pull the wool over your eyes, and you're not fucking with that anymore. For some of you guys, that grandmother spirit, she's not happy with these motherfuckers anyway. So it's almost kind of like, I'm not sure. Whoever this grandma is, she was very loyal to you. She was loyal to you when she was alive. She's loyal to you on the other side. She could have been a very like straightforward speaker as well, is what I'm getting. And it's like, she's giving me the energy of somebody, I'm hearing, that's not gonna dance around anything. It's like, she's the one that is cutting through these illusions. So it's like, if you see people suddenly start like tweaking out on you and I'm hearing in person, but I was gonna say in public, or it's like after you handle something how you should handle it and they start tweaking the fuck out, that's something about your grandmother. I'm just getting this energy of don't waste time. You know what I mean? It's like her energy's coming through here as like very loving, but it's coming through as very like straightforward, like cut the bullshit. Like, you see this person, you know, I'm getting this energy of you know better. Like, you know better, stop playing dumb. Like, you already know what this is. I don't know why you're dragging your feet with this. And I do see you finally making that, because there was some sort of major loss for you, Aries, that it's kind of like now it's like a wake up call. And that grandmother energy, I'm sorry, I'm getting the vibe of like she has her foot on your neck right now. Like, you better handle this, son. You better handle this shit. You better handle this shit. But she does have your best interest at heart, and whatever it is that you are handling, or I'm just getting pruning, like you're cutting off the dead ends, and it's going to be able to help for what it is that you're working on and for your legacy to grow even more than it is now. Okay, so what final advice do we have for Aries for career and finance? I'm seeing a lot of rings. Rings are significant. stay positive and stay optimistic, irrespective of what people are doing around you, okay? There could have been a lot of people that wanted to see you lose or something like that. And don't be afraid to make decisions that are a little bit foreign to you. I'm just getting something really big about a guidance from the other side. It's like sometimes you might be getting like hints in a certain direction, or you get like urges to do something. And like sometimes when we get those urges, it's like, hold on. And it's not based on like an intense emotion, like anger, right? It's like I keep feeling like I should do this. And then like logic comes through and it's like, well, should I do that? And that's where I'm saying it's the marriage. Okay, here we go. The marriage of the masculine and the feminine energy, or the marriage of logic and intuition, where it's like you're beginning to realize that it's like these certain pushes you get in one direction, that's not for no reason. It's like, or like you have a dream about something and it's like, huh, that's an interesting idea. And you start looking around and you're like, wait a minute, that could actually work. But then you're like, where the fuck did that idea come from? It's like conjoining those two forces, where it's like you can be both logical and intuitive at the exact same time. But also you have spirits. Not everybody hears spirits like a medium does, right? More often than not, it comes in signs around you. So it's like, pay attention to those signs, okay, Aries? And take action accordingly. And trust me, you're gonna get back what it is that you put in, as long as you're not acting on impulse, as long as you're not letting people run all over you, as long as you're being responsible, as long as you're taking care of yourself as well, okay? Because like I said, working with the wrong people becomes really draining really fast, okay? So that's the message that I have for you for career and finance. We're gonna go ahead and get into love. So what do we have for Aries placements for love in the month of August? I'm hearing it feels good. Was that 2020? Yeah, it feels good. So maybe you guys are experiencing success in love, or you're having a good time in love, or you have a happy relationship. Something feels really good in the month of August. That's funny. So in the month of August, some of you guys might be getting pulled to open up in terms of romance and to be more vulnerable. This might have been hard for you due to some sort of grief in the past. But we have self-sabotage and we have live out loud here. Self-sabotage was the card for pile 1 in my pick a card reading for advice in love. And it could be in the month of August, you're addressing your reluctance to speak up in terms of your romantic feelings towards somebody. Very specifically, it's like you might have been holding back due to a fear of being vulnerable or a fear of opening up. But you're gonna be challenged in the month of August to actually open up to whoever this person is or this individual is that you really genuinely care about. I'm almost kind of getting that it's like, that's like one step that's keeping you and another person from being able to be together, right? It's like actually what's funny is I'm pretty sure, I feel like this was pile 1 and pile 2. I could be wrong. But I'm hearing get in the water. So it's almost kind of like, it's giving me the vibe of whoever you're connected to might have a sireness energy, where it's like you're really like magnetically drawn to this person. And it seems like if whoever this person is, whatever connection it is that you have with this person, it feels really, really good. But for whatever reason, you're not trying to open up to it or open up to that person or speak up about how you feel. And that's a form of self-sabotage. It's like you're not opening up. It's like you're purposefully holding yourself back. And remember how I was saying in career where it was like you find every single excuse not to do something? It's almost kind of like the same thing in career is going to be happening with romance. It's like you might be getting called to a certain person or called to a certain energy. I'm getting like there's already somebody in specific that you're really interested in and the connection feels really good, but you're sabotaging it because you're not opening up. Yeah. I don't have to keep beating that over the head. It's almost kind of like you're gonna be really happy if you do open up to this person and you are vulnerable with this person and telling them how you feel. What's gonna go on for in love for Aries in the month of August? It feels good. Oh, there's a lot of moaning in that song. Okay. What do they say in that song? Hold on, I'm about to look that shit up. Let me hear you say. I'm not making that noise on camera. Feels good. Tony, Tony, Tony. Maybe you should listen to that song. If the rhythm feels good, she baby, let me hear you say, okay. So you could have a really strong sexual energy with this person as well. Like just everything is really strong with this individual. And I'm getting something about maybe in the past you felt strong, this kind of strength towards somebody and it didn't work out. You could meet this person at work or you could work with this person. So I was getting that in your career reading. So, for some of you guys, maybe you're afraid of the effort it will take to maintain this relationship, or you're just really busy at work. You're really busy working. There's something about something being very tedious. Clarity on the toil and labor card. It's like a decision needs to be made about whoever this person is. Maybe some of you guys are distracting yourself on purpose with work, or are using work as an excuse not to reach out to this person, or to open up, or to let them know how you feel. Carry on the toil and labor. This grandmother energy is coming back through again. Okay, so career and romance could be linked somehow. I'm actually getting a lot of ancestral spirits coming through here. Trying to open, okay, for some of you guys, I don't know if this applies. This person is coming across as a gift, like a spiritual gift. This person could be younger than you. It could be an age difference between the two of you. Some of you guys, like this person would be like a dream come true for you if this were to work out, but maybe you're scared. You're afraid of it. Like you're afraid of it not working out, or you're afraid of something going south with this individual. And you have ancestors, especially whatever grandmother spirit this is, that are really like pushing you to do this, like pushing you to open up to this person, pushing you like, this is literally for you, is what it's looking like, Aries. It's actually really good news, but maybe you're starting to get dreams about this person that are concerning you. I'm not sure, hold on, clarity on the message of concern. It's like you could be having dreams of this person, oh. So for some of you guys, you could be having dreams of being married to this person, or like there could be past life memories coming through here where it's like it's becoming, I'm hearing Audemars. Audemars, I think that's a brand. Okay, so those are Swiss luxury watches. Oh, upgrade you, Audemars Piguet watch. Okay, so whoever this person is, they're going to be an upgrade to your life somehow, and that could be scaring you. It could be scaring you. Sometimes it's like it might seem like this person or this whole situation is too good to be true, or it's happening too fucking easy, and you're like, is this a trap? Weird. Why would that be a message of concern? Maybe you're afraid of marriage? You're afraid of marriage. It's almost kind of like, you know how, okay, I'm gonna use this as an example. So there's this guy, right? And was it a year or two ago, we were having this conversation, and I was essentially, I don't know if I should be saying this. I was essentially telling him or asking him like, why it was he was keeping a certain level of distance with me. And he essentially was saying like, whenever him and I connected, he felt really, really good, and like really, really good. And he was like really enjoying himself. And like, we would talk until like damn near the morning time, and then he would wake up and then hit me up again. And it was kind of like we would talk so much and the connection is so good and we would enjoy each other's company so much. And I'm like, so what's up with this like weird wall that you're putting up between us? Like I would assume like if you feeling good about the situation, like wouldn't you like want to drop the wall down? And he essentially was saying it's like things going this well between you and I means that like the next step is commitment, and I'm deathly afraid of commitment. So you could be somebody like the concern is like, oh my God, like after this, like I don't, okay, listen, it's not even to judge you, Aries. it's not even to judge you, right? Because everybody has their own fears, but it's almost kind of like you would like this dynamic, or you would like to be with this person, but something about commitment is freaking you out, which is something that you could also explore. But I will also say that, like, you don't need to rush to commit with somebody. Maybe you're somebody that does rush, but let stuff happen in its natural course. But it almost feels like you're sabotaging a good thing because you're afraid of the unknown is really what it gives. Because it's almost kind of like, and I haven't even gotten to the tarot yet, I probably should start because I'm at 25 minutes. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot so that this does not take too long. What do we have for love for Aries? Yeah, some of you guys could be sabotaging this connection, and it's a really good connection. But if you were to lose this person, you would be heartbroken. That's really what it's giving me. Maybe it's because you're not actually telling this person how you feel. It's like you're keeping this person on edge, you're keeping this person on ice. We have Pisces energy coming through here. Like for some of you guys, you might like keep pushing it back, and it's like, well, I have to finish this before I can get with her. It's almost kind of like, you know, that this is gonna lead to like a happily ever after, or like a happy family dynamic. Like, you know where this is gonna go. It's one of those situations that's giving like when you know, you know. So it's like, it's not like, oh, is this gonna work out with this person? Are we gonna get married? It's almost kind of like you can already foresee. Maybe that's where that spiritual insight is coming through. You can already foresee that you're going to have a happy ending with this person, or that you could end up marrying this person. Like, it's like clear as day. And then it's like, oh, I gotta do this first. I gotta do this first. I gotta do that first. I gotta do that first. It's kind of reminding me of like before I started doing music, clarity on the Five of Swords, where it's like, I have to train my voice first. Well, I have to practice this first. Well, I have to have this first. I have to have that first. And eventually you're just like, you know what, fuck it. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. You gotta do it and just let things unfold naturally. Yeah, you're trying to be strategic in this, but it's like, this is the situation where you should not be using as much logic as you're using, Aries. Okay, it's like you're trying to be strategic for whatever reason. So you keep putting this on pause, but you know if you put it on pause too long, you're gonna lose this person. That's the self-sabotage, okay? Because it's like the only thing you need to do, Aries, is tell this person how you feel. Like, it's okay. You don't have to marry somebody tomorrow. There's a lot of stages and a lot of things that gotta get figured out before you do that. But it's like you keep putting it off, and you're pushing it back, and you're pushing it back, and you're pushing it back. There is a happily ever after with this person. All you have to do is speak up. But that's the biggest thing, is you're afraid of the happily ever after. But here's the question to you, Aries. What is more scary to you? Being in a happy relationship with this person, or losing this person entirely? You understand what I'm saying? So there's a need, I'm hearing open a window. There's a need to open up and to be vulnerable, and just to allow for this chapter, especially because this grandma energy is coming through like really strong. Allow for this chapter to open, and allow yourself to, I'm just here, like, be happy. Like, enjoy it. Like, if you're happy now, you're gonna be even happier after you communicate. You're gonna be even happier after you open that door. You're gonna be even happier. Like, it's just gonna get happier and happier and happier, but you're blocking yourself off from that because you're afraid of the unknown. And it's like, I'm also getting something, oh, Audemars it's a watch. You're on borrowed time in life. But also, I'm getting this energy of people that, like, you're looking for people's approval or guidance on stuff, and it's like, you don't need anybody else's guidance. You already have all of the knowledge that you need, okay? You have everything that you need in this situation to move forward with it, so move forward with it, okay? Come on now, you're supposed to be courageous, Aries. You're supposed to be a warrior. You do know that Aphrodite is also a goddess of war as well, I'm just saying. So is Hathor. Anyways, what is the final message that we have for Aries in love? Yeah, it sounds like good energy, Aries. You're just like, I don't know. And it's like, okay, but like, you do know that, like, if you're not moving forward, you're moving backward, right? Okay, so come on, like, what's going on? You have a lot of good luck in this situation or in this connection, but you need to speak up and tell this person how you feel, okay? I'm hearing don't ignore it. Like, don't put it off. whoever this person is, they're gonna reciprocate. Maybe that's what scares you. That's what that one guy said. He was like, I'm not used to somebody reciprocating like this. Like, and it's just like, just let it happen. Listen to Tame Impala, let it happen, okay? But that's the message that I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much again for coming back to my channel. Do check out my other videos. And if you'd like to make a donation or book a reading with me, check the information in my bio below. Okay, sending you lots of love. Ciao.